What's up, everybody? Let me be straight. Oh, let me turn these headphones on. Oh, make sure we got that. We about to have a better view. Let me tell you. You want to know why? Because a brother's back to the iPhone. Look at all the real estate I have now. That Motorola was not it. Look at all the real estate that you see with me now. Look, I'm not close into the picture. It's crazy, crazy. Hey, people, what's going on, people? My people, my people. Chat filter, I want all. All right, good. All messages. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, my people. I didn't get to watch any of the games, so I don't know what's going on in terms of the NFL, NBA, anything like that. I don't even know who. I'm into bodybuilding too, so I don't know who won like the bodybuilding competitions or nothing like that. What's up, Mr. Rice? What's up, Jamie? How you feeling, man? Good morning to you. I hope you're feeling blessed on this morning. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I can't complain. I'm off to the races, off to work. I was hyped, especially about the interview on yesterday. Yeah. Well, good morning to everybody. I want you to have a good morning. This is our morning motivation. I was up early this morning. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that came on yesterday. Shout out to Beats by Lonze. Shout out to Beats in Bed. Shout out to Blatantly. Shout out to Khalif Wynn. Shout out to Pulse Music. Shout out to I'm just shouting out people. I'm not shouting out specifically people that were at the event or came to the event yesterday. What's up, Jamie Rice and Joe Fire? How you feeling this morning? Said good morning, my guy. Stay blessed. Yeah, y'all stay blessed as well. Definitely. I was reading Corinthians. Well, listening. Sometimes I just, in my haste or in my rush, I will put on the word, and I'll listen to it from an audio perspective, and just let things soak in as you listen to it. I used to do that a lot when I was walking the dogs. So yes, you're right. Salute to all the veterans on Veterans Day. I feel like, and not just trying to get a holiday for holiday's sake, but I feel like this is another holiday that people should be off. Shout out everybody, 13 people. I hate asking for likes, but if y'all don't mind, hit that like button, please. Hit that like button. I'm on the iPhone now. I switched back. I got back. My first iPhone was broken, and when that iPhone got broken, what country? USA. USA. What country you from? I'm gonna try to see it. It's Regish or Rehish. What country you from? Top of the morning to everybody. Many blessings. I was and it was just talking about how, listen from an audio perspective, talking about how you deal with people, how you carry yourself. I was even before I went to bed, there was like a word where it was talking about like you realize you all stressed and you worried about everything when you're not in your word. Jamie says, I work nights for FedEx packages right now. Wo-Fi synth coming. Oh, I have to look in that and check into that. We got the Black Zionist. Is that what that says? Black Zionist. I gotta increase the font size. It's hard to see Android. Let's see. Free J6 ASAP. Free J6. I still remember your speech that day. Okay. He said here, night. Oh, it's night at the moment. All right. Well, good night to y'all. Good night to y'all. Blessings. Let me just say it that way. Blessings. Blessings. Thank everybody for coming on. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You gotta get it out so that YouTube knows what we're doing. So look at that. See that? I switched phones, and now I got a better real estate, better view. People can see me better. I'm not all up on the phone. It's not like one guy's like, hey, yo, you fat. Stuff like that. I'm like, yo, come on. Like, for real? But blessings to everybody. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Good morning, Paulo. Good morning, Paulo. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I need to get a better view. Bigger view. Maybe at some point I probably can turn this phone sideways as opposed to the other one, and it was shaking everywhere with the other phone. But yeah, I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you really enjoy yourself. I hope you had, a lot. There was a lot going on, but I hope that everyone had a great weekend. My weekend was really good, but I'm ready to start this week. Ready to kick it off. I did put a drum pack in there. It's a sample pack of drum kits, and I was thinking about it, like when I talk about it, I was like, how do I talk about this? And I thought about it. I said, one thing about my tag is going to be always giving you the unfamiliar, because with a lot of drum packs we get the same thing over and over and over. But this time I want to give you something unfamiliar. If you've been following me, you'll notice that you said I need advice. Hesitating to buy an MPC Live 2. Maybe the third one will come out next year. I would wait. Honestly, I would wait until to see what they're going to do at the end of the year and at the top of the year. See if they're going to drop the mini or see if they're going to drop the new Live 3. Because if they got a new Live 3, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to get it. I'm definitely going to get it, the new Live 3. So I'm definitely going to get the new Live 3. So, and this is just to try to get stuff out. I will wait. I will hold off. And I know everybody want that Live 2 experience, because the Live 2 is amazing with the speaker. But I think they're going to drop another one. And since they're going to drop another one, a Live 3, I will wait. Hold off. Get the software. Get the free version. Get the beats for right now, so that way you can practice on some of the things and connect it to the software. I would get the beat like the studio joint. Yo, you just got the X? You got the XSC, right? Because I remember you said you were getting it. Dude, yo, you're going to love it, man. Everything is at your fingertips. Everything's at your fingertips. You don't have to do a lot of menu diving. You may have to double click or something like that to get the stuff, or you like go on the touchpad. But once you figure everything out, it's my guy Khalif, he was telling me that. He was like, yo, you're going to love the ease of access on that XSC. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, with that. Ladies and gentlemen, if we got ladies on here, mostly gentlemen, I want to motivate you on today. Today's the day to go get it. It's a new day, new level, new mercies, new power. Let me motivate you. Let me stir you up on today. Everything is at your fingertips. It's at your fingertips. You just have to go out and chase after it and get it. My man said the MPC Live 2 with a promotion bundle of 700. That's why. Oh, you thinking about it because, well, if you think, yeah, because, if you're going to get it for 700, because, if they do a 3, it is not going to be for 700. And then you might get sounds and all that in there too. So, yeah, if that's 700, but that also lets you know that they're coming out with something soon whenever they start that price dropping. Because, I'm sorry, the Live 2 is one of their best-selling products. So, why would you flank her? But I don't want to get into the wars today. I'm motivated to do bigger and better things. More blessings and come. I got to fight for what belongs to me. You know what I mean? My destiny is an entrepreneur. My destiny is a businessman. My destiny is a salesman. My destiny is not, I'm not just a beat maker. I have all these gifts and talents. Everything. I cut hair. I design. Not only do I design, I'm talking about in terms of the social media space. Not only do I design, I write. I'm a writer. I was an MC, but I also was a poet. I'm a published poet. I'm a published poet. You got to take all your skill sets and move them into different areas. I never wanted to be a teacher, but I had to do what is my God-given. I'm a teacher. I teach. Even when I preach, I taught. I was a teacher. I'm still a teacher, getting ready to get here to go teach now. Let me see what everybody's saying. It says, be productive and be great today. That's right. That's right, Jamie Rice. Joe Fire says, get what you can get. It's not the machine, it's the person using it. True. So true. Especially if they're going to get it for 700, get that joint. If it's going to just be for 700. We don't sit around and combine. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about a company like Macy's. When you go into Macy's and you buy something, nobody thinks, oh, they're trying to rip me off. No, you just go in and you buy you some shoes, a dress, an earring, some perfume or cologne or something like that. You get what you get and you walk out the store. When nobody questions Gary V. Nobody questions Gary V on the stuff he does and what he sells. He sells himself. He sells his inspiration. He has all these companies and stuff going on. Nobody questions him. But when somebody comes from the grassroots and they're trying to make it up, oh, you're just trying to get doggone right. I'm trying to get the money. Everything costs money. Nothing in life is for free. Not a doggone thing in this life is for free. And if someone's offering something for free, watch out, because then the hook comes, because you're going to pay some way. Free comes at a price. Free comes at a price. So, and I'm sorry, we live in this capitalistic world where it's dog eat dog and everybody wants something from everybody. But I've learned if you offer a service, either a product or a service, your goal is to solve somebody's problems. Your goal is to solve somebody's problems. Listen, I've been getting sample packs and drum kits since my 20s. Since my 20s. In my 20s. Listen, I'm at this age right now, so my goal, the problem solve, is to give people something that they never heard before, that they've never seen before. So that's why, as Sun Civil Media, we give you the unfamiliar. That's our tagline. We give you the unfamiliar. We present the unfamiliar. I don't want you to ever hear something that sounds the same. We present the unfamiliar. That's the tagline. That's the rebrand. Presenting the unfamiliar. You know, like what he said, what's his name? Clinton Sparks used to be like, get familiar. Me? Unfamiliar. Yes, Lord. But I didn't really come to talk about my products or nothing like that. I came to talk about motivation and you motivating yourself to find out that gift. Myron Golden said, you'll become a success when you stop worrying about what people think. You'll become a success when you master something that so that people can demand your presence or demand you. I've mastered a certain level of teaching, but now it's time to get to the next level. It's time to go to the next level. So I'm here to motivate you to go to the next level. Whatever it is, if it's that book you were supposed to write, if it's that story you were supposed to make for somebody. My brother is an amazing writer. He wrote a lot of, he just couldn't find an animator. He wrote a lot of stories. He wrote a lot of things, kind of like he wrote anime stories and all kinds of things like that. He said, bro, I just can't get in because I don't have an animator to animate the story for me. But like his mind was amazing, and the stories that he would come up with. This guy wrote a story about Wile E. Coyote. Everybody thinks the Roadrunner's so smart, but he was like, no, Wile E. Coyote is really the smart one. Because he graduated from Acme University. He's an inventor. He's a scientist. I was like, yo, he broke this thing down, and he wrote it amazingly. I think the teacher only gave him like a C. He was like a C for this thought, for this insight. It's all about being comfortable, being. And you know what I've noticed about life? Thank you for that, Jamie Rice. What I've learned is that life is always uncomfortable. It is us that is trying to always seek comfortability. It's always us that's trying to seek comfortability. You know, and in teaching, so I didn't really go to a formal school for learning cyber or what I teach. That's why I speak so highly about God. Because I didn't go through the front door. I didn't go to school to teach. Really, I'm not supposed to be teaching. When I went through a teaching program, and even though I went through it, the lady shook my hand and said, any class you teaching, you will be a disservice and a disgrace to the students you teach. I said, whoa. I wanted to cry, but I wasn't going to cry in front of them. This was 2014, I believe. 2014 or 2015. I think it was 2015. Yep, I teach cybersecurity. I started teaching 3rd grade. I teach. So when I teach, I really do teach. And it's funny because when I was a rapper, I ain't never had this many connection issues. So that's how I got my start. Baltimore City needed some teachers. I signed up. I became a teacher. But if I told you the whole story, you'd be like, what? That's why I say it ain't me, it's all God. God opened the door. What up, Blatantly from the Blatantly Blatant Network? Y'all make sure y'all always check out my dude Blatantly. Blatantly said, oh, thank you, man. Thank you, man. He dropped some jewels last night, too. He dropped some real jewels for everybody that's trying to get into sync licensing. And I thought that was really cool for someone of his caliber and status to give that much information. Yeah. Jamie said, I don't teach, but... Oh, you're in the teaching field for over 20 years? Cool. Yeah. In the teaching field for 20... that's cool. So the lady shook my hand and told me that I would be a disservice and a disgrace to any class I teach. But look at what God did. I didn't go through their program. I went through the back door. I wish I could talk normal sometimes in the tech field. Yep. So I taught for maybe like 3 years in high school. I only taught for 3rd grade in like 2 months. 2 months of 3rd grade, and then I got a job teaching at Digital Harbor High School, and I was teaching. Really, it was like intro to technology. I was teaching like it was an A+ course, so I taught A+ courses, and then that they moved me into like when I started getting better at what they call oh my goodness, I can't remember the term. The term that's associated with turning and learning, and it's at the top. I hear it, Pickabee, but I can't think of the name. Is you learn the structure and the strategy for teaching students. So you learn that. You have to learn that, the different ways, the different modalities, the different ways to command attention. You have to learn about that. So I took courses in that. But no, I didn't take any tech courses. I'm not a formal teacher. My degree is in business. So I have a business management degree, and I have an MBA in business management. Not only that, I have an MIS, a Master's of Information Systems. I was pursuing my doctorate in business. So I was pursuing a doctorate in business, but it was online. And at that time, a lot of online schools wasn't getting respect. No, not curriculum. It's pedagogy. There you go. It was pedagogy. So you have to learn the pedagogy. And when you learn pedagogy basically is like learning the structure of how to teach, like Bloom's taxonomy, where you start with memorization. From memorization, you move to like getting them to understand. And then it goes to the next level of getting them to communicate. Then it's analysis, synthesis, and creating. So you have to learn the pedagogy and learning the different modalities of learning. And if you come in like with a lesson plan, you got to make sure that that you're considering that you're going to have lower level learners, you're going to have mid-level learners, and higher level learners. And how are you going to manage the behaviors of the higher level learners? Because once they've finished everything, the higher level learners may start acting up. So you try to get the higher level learners to go and help the middle level learners. So I took courses in that. I see y'all communicating in the background. So I took courses in that. So I learned how to create lesson plans, how to keep the learner engaged, and how to do different things. And then after I did that for 3 years, this is why you got to have a good woman by your side. Then I was able to teach college, which was the dream. And that happened because my wife, you said that's all leadership skills right there. Not only that, I was in the church, and I was a deacon in the church. Then from a deacon, I kind of left and became a minister, and I started doing other things, and I was preaching for a while. Yep. Thanks, man. I appreciated that. I was preaching for a while. It was hard too, having degrees and not able to find a job because I was always overqualified. See, that was the big thing. Nobody realized that every job I applied for, I was overqualified. 2 master's degrees is a lot. Some jobs don't want to pay for that. Man, I could tell y'all some life of struggle and stuff like that. This is why I talk about God and the goodness of God. And they're like, how did you become a teacher? You don't have a teaching degree. How did you get in there? I did pass the teacher's exam. I took the teacher's exam, and I passed the core 1 and the core 2, or what we call the praxis. I passed the teacher's exam for special education. I wanted to pass for English, because in college, my English professor wanted me to switch to English because I was a writer. She's like, you're an amazing writer. So I wanted to tell stories. What's up, DMG? He said, yeah, you on to something. This phone is just bouncing. With the preaching now, you won't in the path of leadership. Yep. So I had a church for a while, but we're just doing outreach right now. So, but not only that, and it's funny you say that, because everything is like a step in the right direction. Like a lot of the hardships that we go through, we're sitting up here and we don't want to hear it then. We don't want to hear the stuff that we're going through and think that it doesn't relate or have something to do with what God is trying to do for us later in life. No, and sometimes, so all the hardships that I went through, all the pains that I went through is trying to help me to be a better leader. And I couldn't see it then. I was like, why do people talk to me this way? Why do people do this to me? Why does these situations happen? But you don't realize, I used to hate when my pastor would say, it's for your making. And I was like, making? I don't want to hear that. Making it. I was like, honestly, and I'm more like Peter. I was like, I'd rather just smack somebody in the face, punch him and beat the crap out of him and let it be done. Forget all this other stuff, But you learn, you got to treat people a certain way. You got to respect them, Let me see if I got this spot right here. Come on, give me the spot. Yes. The favor of God. He said, you talking to me right now. Yeah. I'm like, that's how I was. I was like, I'd rather just smack you in the face and just say it's over with. But I learned you got to have restraint. What would that solve? What would that do? What would that do? But get you in trouble, get someone to sue you. You lose your witness. People wouldn't see the goodness of what you're trying to do. He said, yeah, it's like when people see something special in you, you may not see it, but they do. And they'll be harder on you than with other people to bring that greatness out of you. Yes, definitely. But sometimes when we're young, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear, But then we learn. I've learned through the bumps, the bruises, the hardships, the problems, that some stuff is that's happening to you is not necessarily for you. Jamie Rice says it was all written. Just saying, gotta understand. You're absolutely. It was all written. Some things are not for you. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this is. You want to know the true essence of, well, it was Civil Days music. Now it's Sun Civil Media. Here's the true essence. There's somebody out there that wants to commit suicide. There's somebody out there that think nobody loves them. And then we get on here and we have conversations as men. We get on here and we talk. Hear me? That was somebody calling. We talk, we joke, we laugh with one another, we have fun. And what that does is that puts us in a position that puts in a position where we talk. You know what I'm saying? And we embrace each other and we respect one another. And then you say, you know what? We combine together all throughout music, through music. You see what I'm saying? And we're there for one another. We're respecting one another. We're helping one another. We're a blessing to one another. You know what I mean? So that's what Sun Civil Media is about. You know, it's not just about, you might hear me rap about some stuff that, you like that. But ultimately, it's about a brotherhood. It's about helping one another. It's about, giving each other respect. That's what this is about. This ain't just about gear. This ain't about gear. This ain't about, I got to hurry up because I got to get inside. But this just ain't about gear. This is about a group of people, a collective that you're trying to bring together because you want to motivate them and help them and bless them. And you know how we do it? We do it through our drum machines. We do it through the songs we create. We motivating each other. I'm telling you to hold on because a brighter day is coming. And I'm not talking okie fanoki, pie in the sky stuff. I'm talking about you got to have a fight. You got to have a hunger. You got to love on yourself. You got to believe in yourself. I got stuff that's happening to me right now. But I'm like, you know what? I got the eye of the tiger. I got the warrior inside me. I got the fight inside me that no matter what's happening, I'm going to go against how I would normally respond. I'm not gonna tuck tail and run. I'm not saying that, I normally respond like that. I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior, and I'm gonna get what I need to get the stuff done. My Father's gonna bless me, and I'm gonna bless y'all in the same essence. We are going to fight through each and every situation, and that's what Sun Civil Media is about. That's why I come and I bring all the guys that supported me throughout the back. That's why I bring my guys on, and I want them to talk so that people can see how they are and they can blow up their channel or something like that. I want to use all 4,000 of the subscribers, even if they respond or not, or they were fair weather or not, and open up a community for them so that they can come through and they can start getting the attention and redirect that back to their page. You see what I'm saying? But all of that is to be a blessing to others. You know what I mean? I wish I could finish. I should have started this conversation earlier, but you know what? I'll be back on. So when I leave, I probably will leave here probably like 1 o'clock. I'm going to jump back on and start talking to everybody. But everybody, y'all have a blessed day. Make sure you go check out the videos. Go check out, I did release some sample packs and things of that nature, but go check out the videos. Go back and listen to what Snipe Young has to say. He's an amazing, God-filled, spirit-filled producer, and we're out there. We're out there. So keep moving, keep loving, keep believing in yourself, keep trusting, and we're going to have a blessed day. We're going to have an amazingly blessed day. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great one. Peace. Go learn that X. What blatantly said. Blatantly said, thanks. He said, you don't understand how much I needed to hear this for real. Yeah, man, you got this, man. You got this, blatantly. You got this, man. Your channel's blowing up, man. Everybody, y'all have a great day and be blessed.